Our next guest here at KnowledgeFest in Dallas is doing some really cool power stacking, head unit, amplifier, combination, neat stuff amongst the other things that they do regularly. He's the brand specialist with Alpine, and it's Eric Brooks. Eric, welcome into Tomorrow. How you doing?
Doing well. Thanks for having us.
Good. Glad to have you. In fact, right before we went on the air, my son Chris is telling me that this was always his go-to for all of his cars, and he would always replace the factory unit with an Alpine.
Well, that's good to hear.
And I didn't know that until now. So he was impressed when he saw you come up and saw you put down one of these units, and it was like, aha, we're going to love talking about this. Yeah. So tell me what you're showing here.
So this is a really cool piece. This is a double-din 7-inch screen. It's capacitive touch, so it's like an iPhone when you touch it. It has
or
Apple
an Android.
Or an Android, but the type of screen
the capacitive,
is the capacitive touch, right? So it has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It does Sirius XM capability as well. But it's very unique in that it's a 2-inch depth chassis, so it fits in many applications. It also has this PowerStack technology, so we have an amplifier that can actually bolt onto the back of the head unit.
So if you're not seeing this on video yet, perhaps you're driving in your car, keep your eyes on the radio. On the radio. Keep your eyes on the road. Boy, you never know, we've been doing this for hours. And come and look at the video and you'll see what he's talking about. This, to me, is amazing that you have this little amount of space to cram everything into that radio and room for this other device.
Right. So even with the amplifier on the back of the radio, it's still shallower than a standard double-din radio.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of room in the dash, and what it does, it gives us a 50 watt by 4 RMS amplifier, but this amplifier has a technology in it called DPP, and what that does is it gives us an additional double the power output. So in quick bursts, you have 100 watts by 4 coming out of this amplifier.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you can crank some tunes.
Yeah, you can crank tunes, and it's not only a lot of power, but it's good sounding power. So it's low distortion, and it just sounds really, really good.
Yeah, you're not just blowing speakers out and saying, well, that was loud for 10 seconds.
Nope. It's going to last a long time. It's going to sound really good.
Nice. And now, is this available currently?
Absolutely, yes. It's been in the market. We released it in January at CES. And it's been shipping since that time, and it's been a real winner for us.
And what is the suggested retail, so folks get an idea if they want to look at more and to go talk to a local dealer, for example?
Right. So this combination is it's a MAP price on this is $300 for the head unit, and $200 for the amplifier. So you have a full combination of pretty much the most powerful head unit in the world with that point for $500 MAP.
Oh my gosh, you can't get that anywhere else, or at least not without doing a whole lot of trying. Obviously, the kind of technology in this radio, too, makes a big difference in enjoying one's entertainment and safe driving.
Yes, absolutely. So there are a lot of laws in many states, keeping you from accessing your phone while you're driving. So this has all those technologies, so you don't have to hold your phone and risk getting in an accident.
So especially, let's say, for a parent of new teenage drivers, as just one of many examples, they can take some confidence in knowing that I get that the kids want to hear the music and enjoy the music, but I don't want them distracted. It's distracted enough as they just learn how to drive.
So I have a 16-year-old, and he just started driving, and this is the radio in his car.
Good. For those reasons.
For those reasons, absolutely.
You're thinking not just because you can, but because it makes the most sense.
Right. He can access the nav from his phone, because when he was growing up, he was always looking at his phone.
Of course.
Riding in the back seat, so he doesn't know where he's at. So, now he can just say a word, get to where he's going.
Oh, I'm loving that. That's very cool. So what else are you showing here at KnowledgeFest? Because obviously a lot of folks are clamoring around the Alpine exhibit.
Yes, sir. So we have some other unique products called the Halo. So this is a 9-inch display that mounts on a stand.
The Halo, that's what I have over my head at all times.
That's right. I can see it.
Wow.
I can see it. So
now there's an Alpine Halo. Don't look at me and look for that Halo. See, now, Chris, you're going to have to put it in post-production just for that. Look, there's a Halo. See if you can do that.
There you go.
Go right ahead. Sorry.
So the Halo is a 9-inch display that mounts on a single DIN chassis, so it'll fit in virtually any vehicle. It's very adjustable as far as where the screen sits, and then once you get it where you want it, you lock it all down. And then it has all the latest in technologies. It has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Our top-of-line model has HDMI input. It also has Maestro.
Now, what do you use an HDMI input
for
in the car when you're not watching TV or movies as driving?
So when you're parked, you have this nice large display so that you can mirror from your phone. I've seen folks do Apple TVs or video game consoles, so that while they're parked and able to enjoy those devices, it comes up safely safely on the screen.
Or the passenger only, or something.
Well,
like that.
while you're in motion, it's not activated.
Good. Kudos to Alpine for
Yep.
making sure you're driving safe, even
That's
if
right.
they have to help make sure you're driving safe.
That's right.
I like that.
That's right. So we're showing that in the booth as well. So we have 2 models of Halo.
Okay.
So we're very excited about the one that we released this year, which is the ILX F259. So that is a fully customizable GUI, graphical user interface. So you can take these widgets and make your home screen all customizable how you like it. You can take a photo and make it as your background screen. So it's very customizable and user-friendly. So we're very excited to have that in the booth also.
As well you should be. There's a lot of cool stuff from Alpine, and of course you want more information, alpine-usa.com.
Correct.
Right? That would be the best site to get to see what Eric and his team are up to at Alpine. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us. Love the things that you're showing. No wonder Chris that's his go-to always for all of his cars.
Right.
But you still have the factory radio in your existing car. You have to work with them on that.
Well, we need to change that.
You need to fix that.
Yep.
Exactly. IntoTomorrow.com will get you to Eric's site and all of our guests. Be sure to check out all the videos from KnowledgeFest here in Dallas. I'm Dave Graveline. Into Tomorrow continues. Yep, you guessed it, right here on the Advanced Media Network.